back to my channel. I know I haven't done a video in a long time, but I'm here today and I wanted to do a 90s look for you guys. So if you like what you see and you want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. Talk to y'all later. Okay, so I've already prepped my face, so I'm going to go in with a primer. Now, I watched Nikki tutorials. She mentioned the Nivea for Men, and she uses this as her primer for her face, along with the Smashbox primer water. Now, let me just tell you all, my face be getting so oily that you could fry whatever you feel for it on this face. So I'm going to start off by adding some of the Nivea product on my face. So I mainly focus it on the areas that I get really, really oily in. And then I just spread the rest out. Sorry guys for the noise. I'm outside filming. It's really nice outside and I'm taking advantage of this time. After I do that, I'm going to add the Smashbox primer water on. So after I drench my face in that, I just let it set for a minute. And I like to start off with my eyebrows. So after I'm finished brushing my brows, I'm going to go in and fill them in. I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Dipbrow Pomade in dark brown. Take off the excess on the back of my hands. And then I will start at the end of my brow and then fill it all the way to the tail. So after I've filled in my brows with the pomade, I'm going to go in to my Makeup Geek palette and I'm going to take Corrupt, which is a black. It's actually one of the darkest black I've ever seen. It's very pigmented, so you only need a little bit. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to fill in my brows because my hair is a little bit darker. My hair is actually black right now, so I'm going to take it and I'm going to fill in my brows just a little bit. You only need a dab of it. It's very pigmented, just one dab as you'll see me do here. And then just fill in my brows just to darken it up a little bit so it's not as brown. So after I fill in my brows, I'm going to clean it up a little bit. I usually use a concealer, but I didn't have my concealer on hand with me, so I'm going in right now with the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation. And again, this will make it look a little bit more natural and not so bright. It will kind of blend in with my foundation. So I'm just using that to clean up any mistakes that I made while filling in my brows. So now that I'm finished cleaning up my brows, I'm just going to go in with the Essence brow gel. I purchased this at Shoppers Drug Mart for those of you in Canada, and I'm just going in and setting my brows. I'm now applying my foundation to my face. I am using the same foundation I used to clean up under my brows. It's the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation. I'm just dabbing it on my face with my fingers, and then I'm going to blend it out with a damp beauty blender. Don't forget to bring the foundation down onto your neck because you want everything to blend seamlessly and there not to be any lines. As well, you will see that the foundation is a little bit lighter than my face. It is the summertime, but at the end, everything will all come together. Okay, so now I'm just going in with my foundation on my lids to conceal the dark areas. Usually I would use a concealer for this, but I didn't have my concealer on hand, so I'm just applying my foundation to my lids and using my damp beauty blender to blend that out. Here I'm also lifting my head tie because I want when I remove it, it to be the same color as my face. And because my foundation is a little bit lighter, I don't want there to be any missed spots. So I'm just lifting that up and going in with my foundation and covering it. I like to conceal darker areas, or go back in with my foundation to conceal darker areas on my face because I'm not using a corrector. I like doing this method. I have freckles on my face. I'm not feeling it. Others are. Maybe one day I will. Let's move on. I'm going to also apply this to my tear ducts because that area tends to be a little bit dark as well. So now I'm going to set my face, and to do this I'm using the Pur Mineral press powder, and I'm just going to apply the powder everywhere that I've applied foundation, including the top of my lids as well as my neck. Okay, so now my face is done. I'm going to do a winged liner, and I'm using the Inglot number 77 gel liner. This liner, let me tell you, when I tell you how much I love this liner, like if I can't find this liner, I'm like, nope, I'm not doing wing liner. So now I'm applying my wing liner. What I've done is I removed some of the gel liner from the container and I've applied it to the back of my hands. Now from the back of my hand, I will use the liner and apply it to my lids. Now the reason why I do this is for sanitary purposes. I don't want to gain any bacteria in my products, nor do I want to dry my product out. So that's why I'm doing this method. After I've done my liner on both eyes, what I'm going to do is, since I don't have my concealer, I'm going to use my foundation because I don't want a big wing. I'm going to use my foundation and clean it up. Because boy, I don't want to fly too high. Now I'm going to go in with lashes, and I'm using the Ardell Demi Wispies. So now I'm going to apply some mascara to my real lashes so that when I apply the falsies, the false lashes will stick with my natural lashes and you won't see the separation between the two. Now that I have my lashes on and they're set, I'm just going to go back over it with a little bit of liner just to hide the lash band. Just going to go in with a couple coats of mascara just to make sure that the falsies stick to my natural lashes and you can see no separation between the two. I'm going to go back into my Makeup Geek palette and use the color Pretentious, and I'm just going to put it into my crease just to give it a little bit more definition. So no color on the lid, just in the crease. I'm going to put this color. It's like a coppery or a golden brown color, and that's going to be my crease color. My bottom lashes, and I'm using Mocha from Makeup Geek. Apparently my camera stopped. I'm not sure how much you guys saw, but basically what I did was I just I did my lashes, everything. The top, I just added a little bit of shadow in the crease and I just blended inward. I also went into the bottom of my lid and I used my lash line, my lower lash line, and I used Mocha from Makeup Geek, and I smoked it along the bottom lash line. And because I wanted the outer corners to be a little bit darker, what I did was I went in with Corrupt, and I focused it mainly on the outer part of the eye, of the bottom lashes, and I smoked that out and I bring that a little bit into the lash, the eyeliner as well. So not sure if you guys caught that, but I just wanted to let you guys know what I did. See, I took a black liner and I brought it into my waterline just to darken it up a little bit and to make it a little bit more smoky. I picked up this L.A.Girl palette, the pink palette. This is from my beauty store, and I just want to try it out. I tried it once, but I'm going to try it again right now and see how I like it. So I'm just taking this color right here, this brown color, getting my brush in there and knocking it off. So with the brown color that I've picked up, I'm not going to contour, I'm just going to warm my face. So I'm going to add some to my cheeks, my forehead, a little bit on my nose and my neck, just to warm up the face and put some more color back into it so I don't look so pale. So that's done, and then I'm going to go in and I'm going to add some blush to my face. I'm going to try the pink color in here. I'm going to start off with the lightest color first and see how that goes. I don't want too much. I just want a little bit, so I'm going to swirl my brush into it again. And then smile and they have a highlighter in here. I'm going to try it out, see how I'm liking it. I'm just going to get my brush in. Swirl it in here. It's alright. So that highlighter wasn't doing enough for me, so I went back in with my Becca Opal highlighter just to add a little bit more highlight to my face. I know the 90s wasn't about highlighting, but I love it. Now I'm just taking a fluffy brush and just brushing everything away just to make sure everything blends evenly. Okay, now so I'm moving on to my lips, and I'm just going to line my lips and fill it in completely with this lip liner. The brand that I'm using is Annabelle in the color Espresso, and the lipstick that I'll be using is similar to this color. So the reason why I'm doing this is so that throughout the day your lipstick will come off. I mean, we're going to be eating, talking, drinking. So this will just ensure that once my lipstick, the first layer of my lipstick is off, the color will still be underneath this espresso. So this ensures for a longer wear on your lips. So now I'm just applying my lipstick. I told you guys that the lipstick is very similar to the lip liner. So the brand of this lipstick is called Kiss. I don't remember the color of it. I don't think it has a color. I think it goes by numbers, but I'll find it and I'll list it below for you. Now I'm just going to take an angled brush with a little bit of leftover foundation on it. I'm not adding anything else, and then I'm just going to clean up around my lips. Now my lips are done. I'm just going to set my face with the Urban Decay Chill Setting Spray. Here I'm just adding mascara to my bottom lashes. After setting my face, I noticed that I didn't have any mascara on my bottom lashes, so I'm just going back in and adding some mascara. Okay, you guys, so the makeup look is complete. Now I'm just going to remove my head tie, and I'm going to re-gel the front of my hair. In the 90s, everything was slick. Like if you were going out and you were laying baby hair or slicking your hair back, it had to be slick. So for this look, I had to make sure that I re-gel the front of my hair, and I'm using the Eco Styler Gel and Olive Oil. Okay, so this completes the entire look, hair and makeup. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I'm just gonna zoom in and show you a little bit closer, up close, the look. I hope you guys really enjoyed it, and I hope to see you here next time for another video, another makeup look. I don't know, anything you want to see, just put it down below, and yeah, see you guys, bye.